Okay, well, I'll tell you what's going on. We are going to be playing some Forza Horizon 4, but my Xbox One S that's underneath the desk here was packed, so we are downloading it. We're at 99.1%. It's coming. You can see that. It's downloading pretty fast.
But then you have to do the car pack.
The car pack's quick. But I want you guys to see the James Bond cars, obviously, because this is one of the things that I'm most excited about. So it's coming in, and if I open up a game and start playing that, it slows down the download speed. So I'm trying to get it. Right now we're at like 80 megabytes per second, which is pretty good, or megabits per second. So it's coming in. And we will play this. So why don't I just answer some questions? If you guys have any comments or questions, help me out here with an all caps thing here, okay? So people were talking about Metal Arms. Blade Blur says, "Oh my God, Metal Arms is one of the most underrated games of that generation." Yeah, it was incredible. They did a great job with this stuff. Tyler Fisher thought Need for Speed 4, liked Need for Speed 4 more than 3. So people are talking about the classic games for the PlayStation 1. Einhander was a game I thought about, Game Freak 84, absolutely, and I think it probably will be on there. Sony published that. I think we get Einhander before we get Colony Wars. That was like a personal thing. Does anybody remember? Yeah, all the stuff is loading. I know, it's getting there pretty fast. Okay, and the latest update for Halo Master Chief Collection is coming in on this one too. Okay, so here we go. Let's play a little Forza Horizon 4, and this should... don't put it on right now because there's gonna be all kinds of licensed music, Blake.
No music yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
So don't put any sound into this thing yet. Just put my soothing voice. I've got a comment here from Tyler Fisher. I am the best 90s classic. Thank you, brother. Tyler, you're the best. You're the best. What do we got here? Blade Blur. It's a sequel of Vic's 2016 Game of the Year. Okay, let's go. It's loading. It's loading. I don't know what you're talking about, Blade Blur. Context is difficult in a streaming chat field here. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Move along. Move along. Thank you, Workaway. You guys know what I mean, though? I was watching the movie last night, and I heard a stormtrooper say, "Move along." I'm just like, come on. Come on! Don't take those cheesy way out, you know? We've been hearing "come along" in every, or "move along" in every Star Wars video game since the original. Okay, here we go. Let's get this going. I gotta turn all the music off. You know how this works.
Do your own sound effects.
We should make a loading sound effect. What would a loading sound effect be?
THX.
Oh yeah? Okay, I don't know. You gave Forza Horizon 3 a 10, and you said it was your favorite game of 2016. It was. And mostly because I was shocked, Blade Blur. I had no idea what to expect with that, how addictive and beautiful that game was. It was so awesome. And, you know, as I drove it and was just like completely addicted and obsessed with it, I was like, I haven't had more fun with anything this year. And Titanfall was damn close to that for sure, Titanfall 2. But yeah, this is a pretty hot studio. I've played this, I don't know, for about 3 or 4 hours now, and I'm not digging the UK as much as I dug Australia and the vibe from the Australian game so far. But I do have the Bond cars, just got them, so let's race around with some of these cars and see what you get. Do we have a P.O. box? We do. I don't know. I debate sometimes whether we should share that or not. What do you guys think? Let me know, not in the chats, in the comment below, or on our community thing or something like that. If you guys want our P.O. box to be a public thing, maybe we can work something out to do something like that. But, you know, I don't know. I don't. You guys know me. I'm not like trying to solicit stuff, you know, but... I don't know. It'd be cool if you guys have, I don't know, pictures or something like that you want to send us or whatever, or your kids want to draw some stuff. That would be awesome. Okay, so I'm in the snow. This is a seasonal game. Oh, I have to turn the music off, don't I? This is a game about seasons, so the seasons change in real time as you sort of get to different parts of the game. So I'm in winter now. We started in summer, and then we went through fall, and now I'm in winter. And I suspect once I get into spring, things can change on the fly in the middle of a race. But the first thing that we're going to do is change the music audio. So radio volume off. Off. And voiceover, car volume, streamer mode.
Do you hear music?
Oh, here we go. We're on streamer mode. There we go. I don't hear anything. Let me put the headsets on.
Yeah, I'm not hearing any music.
No? Okay. All right. Accept. And let's go back. And I want to change my car to... We're in the snow right now, so it's not the greatest way to... I've unlocked a bunch of stuff. I've also bid on a car. I might have got it. That's one of my favorite things about Forza Horizon is the auction system, which is really cool. So here are all the Bond cars.
DB5.
And we're gonna get into this one. DB5, here we go. This was the coolest thing, but the one thing that I would say is they didn't throw the Bond music. That's one place where I really want the music. They didn't throw the Bond music in with the vehicles. It's in the trailers. So here we go. No audio or no music. But you know, this is a place where you want the.
You're gonna get us a flag, Vic.
I will,
Stop
right?
doing that.
Okay, I
We
won't.
didn't pay to license the rights to that.
Okay.
Hi, Vic. Hi, everyone.
Hey, Blake. See if anybody's got some chats that
Is anyone chatty today?
we need to talk about.
Blake comment, you should pull a Scott and say Discord at the end. No, he used to say Stitcher randomly at the end.
That was, I think that was me, wasn't it?
No, wasn't that Scott who used to go
I
Stitcher?
think it was me.
What is this
Stitcher!
guy just
Or maybe
driving
both of
people
us.
off the road. Vic, it's snowy.
I know,
Drive
I know.
safe.
I also couldn't figure out how to do the ejector seat or the machine guns or anything like that.
Do they have it?
I think some of that stuff's in here, but I don't know how to do it yet. I may not be far enough into the game yet. There's a train.
People
over
are
there.
trying to drive home in snowy weather. Hey, wait, it has an ejector seat?
I'm not sure. Do you want to
You're supposed
Google?
to say,
Do you want to see?
you're supposed to say ejector seat? You're joking.
Ejector sheet? You're joking. How's that?
I never joke about my work 007.
Ejector sheet? You're joking.
How does... No, because it's younger Connery when
Okay.
he says it, so...
All right. Ejector sheet? You're joking.
No, it's
You're
not.
joking. All right. I'm trying to stay on the road. It's snowy.
You know what? You can't do it right because you're not wearing a toupee.
Yes. Ejector sheet. You're joking. There it is. That was it.
That was a good one, yeah.
My name's Bond. James Bond. Okay. Ejector sheet. You're joking.
Adrian Leon saying he thinks
I'm
you're
just gonna
probably...
keep saying that over again.
What else does he say about the car in that movie? Must have been a double blowout. I can't do Connor.
Must have been a double blowout.
Never seen that before.
Okay, what is this? What's this over here? Street race in Edinburgh, Stockbridge. Fantastic.
Isn't Connery from Edinburgh?
He is Scottish.
What is he from that part of Scotland though?
I think he's Scottish.
He is Scottish, yeah.
Yeah, I think he is.
Yeah. Bond
Yeah.
is the character is Scottish too.
Awesome. Drive through the walls.
Tyler
Here we
Fisher
go.
is saying you didn't put 007 Racing on the PS1.
Yeah, that was not good. That's why I didn't put it on there. Not a fun game. I remember being very disappointed with 007 Racing. You'd think it would have been amazing, right? It was the publisher of Need for Speed making a James Bond racing game. It'd be like, this should be good.
Blade Blur is saying, can you do the he pulls a knife monologue from James Bond? That's not a James Bond thing. That's
The Untouchables.
The Untouchables, yeah.
He pulls a knife, you pull a gun. He sends one of yours to the hospital, you send one of his to the morgue.
You got to do it angrier though.
All right,
'Cause
ready?
he's like he's in a church or a funeral or something. He's like,
Yeah.
you send one of his to the morgue.
Okay,
Like he's
that's
saying
good.
it
That was
like-
good.
I can do older Connery.
All right. All right, ready?
Are you doing it?
Okay, here we go. I'll try. You want to get Capone? Here's how you get Capone. He pulls a knife. You pull a gun. He sends one of yours to the hospital. You send one of his to the morgue. That's how you get Capone. That's how you get Capone. How's that?
That's better, yeah.
All right.
That movie's totally historically inaccurate, though.
It was so fun.
I just want to say,
Kevin Costner
like,
was incredible in that movie.
that movie is like not even at all accurate.
It's so good, though. That cast, Andy Garcia, Sean Connery.
None of those
Amazing.
people, like, I don't even think Sean Connery's character existed in real life.
Well, it was a movie.
Yeah, I don't know.
Have you seen Argo?
Argo? That's more historically accurate than The Untouchable.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Vic, why do you keep trying to run these innocent people?
No, man. I'm
the
James
road?
Bond. I have a thing. I've got things to do. I've got to get to Edinburgh to get in this race right away. I love that you can just go through the stone walls in this game.
I love that. That looks like the UK.
It's great,
houses
man.
like that as far as the eye can see.
Yep.
Why is there a train just randomly?
We're in
there's train
Edinburgh.
tracks there. Are there train tracks there, though?
Yep.
Okay.
Yay! I love this city so much. If you ever get a chance to go traveling, go to Edinburgh, Scotland. It's so beautiful.
Go to Scotland and get some fish and chips and some haggis. Haggis is really good.
I'm here in Scotland. I need some fish and chips and some haggis.
But honestly, haggis is like a thing everyone thinks is gross.
Yes.
But that's people who've never had it.
I've had it. It's not good.
It's good. What are you talking about?
Well, I'm vegetarian. Oh wait, is this the? This is the. There's the museum and there's the. Oh, this is so cool. I would spend a lot of time around
Is this
here.
accurate? To
Yeah, this is rad. The museum's right there. Hello. Out of the way. I'm James Bond.
I guess you have a license to kill.
I do have a license to kill with my car.
Clearly, you don't have a license to drive.
I
though.
don't have my license to drive, but I have a license to kill. Yeah, and there's the castle.
Edinburgh Castle.
Yep.
Now we just
And-
need Iggy Pop, Lust for Life
Oh, it's so good.
from Trainspotting.
Right?
Although don't sing it because we'll get flagged.
Yeah, I won't. I got a lust for life. Okay, Edinburgh event. Here we go. Solo. So there's teams in this thing. I love all of this. This is so rad. The way they've done all the menus. You guys should see. Oh, you don't see my my gamer picture, but you will if I do okay in this. I don't know if I will though because I'm on slippy, slidey roads. But let's see. See, they have all of this stuff, but I don't know how to operate any of that.
Jordan Cunningham just asked about that too. I'm gonna Google it.
Yeah, can I use any
You
of
have
that?
to
I
be
pressed
able to.
every button.
If they're showing it to you, you must be able to use it.
I pressed
Is that-
every
is that
single
you?
button.
Is that? Did you?
That's me, but I haven't been able to finish me.
Okay, I can see the resemblance.
All right. Okay, here we go.
Forza Horizon 4.
There's no EPN on that hoodie, so that's not me. This is amazing, guys. This is my first time in Edinburgh in the game, and I love this city. I've been there like 3 times in the last couple of years. And this is what it's like in Edinburgh. This is crazy.
Can you actually drive the submarine car in the water?
I don't know. Find out.
I mean, I'm not seeing...
What a franchise.
Why do those Gran Turismo games take so long to
Jesus.
make? Is there tire treads on the...
I'm just like, it's so slippery. Whoa. I'm slipping, sliding all over the place. There's a statue of Sherlock Holmes right around in there. Because Arthur Conan Doyle is from Edinburgh as well.
Have you been to Baker Street in London?
Yeah.
They have Sherlock stuff everywhere.
Yeah, I know. I was at the Sherlock Holmes pseudo museum, which was cool.
Yeah, I'm not seeing controls for stuff.
I'm just like,
It must
I'm
be
in
in the menus or
12th
something.
place. Come on. Come on!
Game Freak 84 question.
Yes.
I know that you can choose higher frame rate or higher resolution with Forza Horizon 4. When are you playing on the Pro or when you are playing on the Pro or Xbox, do you prefer higher resolution or higher frame rate? I guess that's not just for this game, but every game.
Well, racing games.
Probably depends on the kind of game, right?
Yeah, racing games. I mean, it's. That's such a hard question because, you know, when you get a 4K TV, you kind of want to 4K the hell out of everything that you possibly can. And I don't sit too far back from my television, so I like to see that, you know, as many pixels as possible. But racing games really benefit from a faster frame rate, you know. I think I've been choosing resolution over frame rate on my X.
You're just fucking up people's bikes, Vic.
And this is just a regular 1080p TV, so this is an S running the game as if it were any sort of regular Xbox. Come on! Feels like 30 frames per second, doesn't it?
Yeah, we're streaming at 30, so I think.
Nope, saying 51.
No, but by the time it gets to the actual stream,
okay.
On your TV, it's.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, when I look down, it looks slower on the. Jesus Christ!
Yeah, like if you look
on the
at
TV,
it
on the monitor,
if you look
it's way
at it
better.
here, it's not.
Yeah. Okay. I'm changing my car. First of all,
do the
I'm gonna restart this thing. I'm gonna restart the event. But if I restart, I can't change my car. So I'm gonna quit the event. Is it gonna kick me out somewhere? Because I'm gonna get a car that has some traction for the snow. Because this one doesn't.
Get the submarine car, Vic.
Well, that will be terrible. That's called the Lotus Esprit. That will also be terrible on these wintry. Look at this. This I can't race like that. It's impossible. Okay, I'm gonna change to. Can I change the season? Because I'm not. I don't really want it to be winter.
I have a question from SamIM111.
Yeah.
Which Bond movie?
Season planner not available. Okay, autumn. Not available.
Which Bond movie would you most like to see gamified?
Oh man.
Goldfinger would be pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, they did From Russia with Love, and they did a good job with that. That's kind of. I think I have to bury treasure that game.
One that hasn't already been made, so not From Russia with Love, not GoldenEye. I think
Goldfinger would be great. Odd Job was amazing.
It would be pretty cool. Yeah.
And and modernize it.
And the one with the Lotus Esprit.
You know, I would just.
Spy Love Me?
Yeah, Spy Love Me would be incredible. You know what I would do is the next Bond that gets cast, make sure he's a game player and into the idea, and just recast him and start from the very beginning.
Well, if they cast someone who's under 40, he'll be young enough to have grown up playing video games.
Well, that's what they should do, and then just do all the movies again with that actor right from the beginning, and every year come up with a new Bond thing.
You know what one would be good? It's a terrible movie, but it would make a good game is Moonraker.
Yeah, I know.
Because Moonraker was a terrible movie, but there's a lot of cool action sequences in it that would be fun to play.
This is my point with licensed games. Like, all of this IP is sitting there. It's manufactured, it's created. Use it, you know? I think we'd all be excited about playing classic James Bond stories, modernized, but with a lot of those characters, like the Man with the Golden Gun and Live and Let Die. It would be great. You could use some of that theme music. It'd be so fun. I'd totally be into that. But you got to do it with that same level.
Likenesses of a lot of the dead actors would be tricky.
Yeah, don't do it, like modernize it with new actors. You know,
right?
And use the James Bond,
not just the Bond actor, but like don't have Christopher Lee and Man with the Golden Gun. Okay.
Yeah, I mean the ones that you can get approvals on, go for it. But yeah, modernize.
These aren't all Bond cars, are they?
No, these are some of the other ones. So
the yellow one. Do that one. The Citroen.
No, I'm not gonna win anything. I'm gonna go for one that's good for snow. You see, they have a little
Supervan 3 right there. There you go. Supervan 3.
Supervan 3. Where's that?
Over more. Right there.
Yeah, look at that. I'll kick some serious ass in the Supervan 3.
Do it.
Okay, here we
go. Somebody asked in a classic recently. You gave the world. This is from Olaf Christiansen.
Look at this car. Yeah, I'm sliding backwards.
In a classic episode, you gave The World Is Not Enough 9.5. In retrospect, do you still think that it was comparable to GoldenEye? Was there more than one version of that game? Because I played it on the N64. Was there like a PlayStation version?
I think that was the N64. I love that game on the N64. I haven't played it since then.
But it doesn't hold up as well as GoldenEye.
Well, you know what it was? It wasn't first, but Eurocom was the developer, and they were not too far away from Rare, and I'm sure that they probably had some Rare people that worked on it. And they did a damn good job on that game. Now, can I remember any of it? No.
I actually remember it pretty well.
But I liked it a hell of a lot. So I don't know how it stands up if I put the two games together. I will say that the modern GoldenEye reboot that came out on the Wii was excellent. It was less impressive when you put it onto the PlayStation 3 and the other machines. Oh boy. Oh, this is not good for this car.
But can you go in third person so we can see how silly the car looks?
Yeah.
You're like the milkman.
You gotta go deliver this milk. Hello there, Jeep. Oh, pardon me. Excuse me. Hello. So it's really hard to. I mean, unless we started to build a whole new show where we re-reviewed those classic games, like as modern titles, it's really hard to see, objectively what still holds up in terms of scores. I think you kind of have to take those scores from the grain of salt that.
Try driving up that hill, Vic.
Up this hill?
I want to see how far you can get.
That they were part of. Oh my God!
Flip that thing over.
It was part of the era. Oh, this is awesome. No! Oh shit!
Can you flip over this?
I'm sure you can.
Do
Look
it.
at this cute little car. It's hilarious.
It's like Mr. Bean's car.
Oh! Burning out in the push. Okay. All right. This is not a showcase for how amazing this game is. Okay, we need something. Here we go. Let's do this. And I want to win this race.
Blade Blur, what is your favorite Bond game not named GoldenEye?
Favorite Bond game not named GoldenEye?
GoldenEye 007.
I think it's probably From Russia with Love, just because it was so. It wasn't great, but it was so cool that Connery was in the damn game, and they honored an era that, it was like a period game, which was great. I really dug that.
Vic, you'd be really cold driving around in the winter like that with no windows or anything inside that little buggy.
Yeah, but I have some traction. Okay, so where do I want to go? I want to go. No, not here. I want to go.
Everything or Nothing was pretty good.
That was okay, yeah.
Pretty good.
And Bloodstone, I remember finishing that and having a good time. Repetitive.
Everything or Nothing was cool because it was an original story.
Yep, same with Bloodstone as well. Totally underutilized James Bond. People think that it's like there's been a lot of James Bond games and there's been a lot of mediocre ones, but just like Batman Arkham and Spider-Man have proved, like you can go back to that stuff and do it right.
Yeah, the James Bond's the type of character like Spider-Man or Batman or Indiana Jones.
So famous.
But not just the fame. Like the reason those characters are popular is because the audience wants to inject themselves into the character. Like they want to live vicariously through the character.
Yeah.
Like when you're watching a Bond movie, every guy is pretending he's James Bond to some extent.
Yep.
Like they want to be that suave, sophisticated, cool guy who has sex all the time. And all that, travels the world.
Yep.
So they're already kind of a video game character. Because like the point of a video game is you are the character. So everybody wants to already be James Bond. So
well,
it just makes
just
sense
the mere fact that the movies are teen rated. You're right. They are video games.
Yeah.
They're like ridiculous fantasy.
There should be a big James Bond game every 2 years.
Yeah.
Just like there's a big movie every 2 or 3 years.
100%. And they should start with source and then deviate as much as they want.
Yeah.
As long as you do it right. It's kind of crazy that we've been absent any news on Arkham. Like there's been no news of a new Batman game after the tremendous success of those. I know they are, but they made 4 fantastic Batman games and then nothing.
No, they're making a Justice League or a Superman game.
Yeah, I know, but why hold up on Batman games? Like keep them coming. There should be one every year.
I think maybe because Arkham Knight was kind of had some problems out of the gate. People didn't really like the car, and then the PC version sucked.
Yeah.
So they're probably taking their time with the next one. That's probably why we haven't heard anything about it.
Okay, reasonable man.
We have a what might be a very contentious question.
Okay, let's hear it.
I lost who asked it, but basically asking who's the best Bond.
It's Sean Connery is the best Bond.
Is it though?
Yeah, he was amazing. But Daniel Craig is terrific as James Bond.
You know, they're all good. Has there ever been a bad James Bond? I mean, the obvious choice for that would be George Lazenby, but he wasn't.
He
bad.
was all right.
The movie was kind of, but
Yeah. And I like Timothy Dalton in the first one that he did.
there have definitely been bad movies, but I don't think there's ever been a bad actor.
And Roger Moore was great. He was the
Yeah, he was
first
perfect.
actor that I saw in James Bond, and he was great. But he was totally different, and it was the right choice. And you know, people are saying that Cavill is going to go, and I predicted this, that he's not going to be Superman because he's campaigning to be
he's
Bond.
not going to be Bond.
Well, if
no one's touching him after Superman.
if he is Bond, it's the right choice to go after Craig. I missed that. I need to go back. It's the right choice to go after
What is
Craig
this?
because you can rewind. Because you can't out Daniel Craig, right? You don't want to have another surly guy that doesn't smile and beats the crap out of everybody. You want to have
What? So you're saying I can't be James
No,
Bond?
you're out of the running, buddy.
Damn it.
Henry Cavill's more in the line of Roger Moore, and that's kind of the right way to go for the next one.
Do you know what they could do to avoid all that? To make it totally different? Because hiring a blonde James Bond with Daniel Craig was smart because it instantly got rid of all the associations with Sean Connery.
Yeah.
The way you do, another way you could avoid that is get a black James Bond.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
then we're not going to be comparing them to all the, because he looks so different from all the other ones.
Yeah,
So that would be a good way to
absolutely.
take a new step in another direction that would help distinguish it from other James Bonds. Or they could do something like unexpected, like spies today are nothing but computer hackers, right?
Yeah.
Get like Ben Whishaw as Q, get someone like that as James Bond.
He's an amazing Q. I really like him.
Ben Whishaw would be a good James Bond though.
Yeah.
So if they could do something like that, go in that direction. Let's see what a lot of the people in the chat are saying. Roger Moore is their favorite.
Roger Moore was amazing.
Thing is, Sean Connery is a more like gruff, like violent, kind of realistic type Bond,
Yeah,
and Roger
yeah.
Moore is the sillier kind.
I am
so
just-
it's kind of hard to compare them.
Well, everybody has a favorite though. Like, I think Connery made the most solid films, and he made the most out of the character. You know, he didn't become a caricature of himself like
There's some bad
Roger
Connery
Moore
ones,
did,
though,
and I think Daniel Craig is in danger of.
Diamonds Are Forever is pretty bad.
Yeah, but
There's
that was
some
the
bad
one
ones.
that they pulled him back to do it. They just kept escalating and escalating, you know? They kind of perfected it with From Russia with Love and Goldfinger. Thunderball was pretty
Thunderball.
decent. And then they went too crazy on the army saves everybody at the end, and it's a big battle, and James Bond fights the bad guy, and they just kept doing that over and over again.
But it's funny though, because even with Roger Moore, because he's the big crazy zany James Bond.
Yeah.
Even his earlier ones were more subdued.
Yeah,
Like Live and Let Die is very
yeah.
low scale.
It's personal,
compared to the
yeah.
other ones,
Well, that sucked. I don't have the car for the snow. I don't
Your
want to be in
character
the
is
snow.
is too cold to handle the steering wheel.
Yeah.
quick.
Well, I couldn't get any speeds, but isn't this awesome?
Did you license the rights to use?
No, but that's
Harrison
my
Ford
gamer
as-
pick.
as
But I
your,
love it because he always like, huh? He's looking really concerned about my placement and my score. I love that.
Troy
This is so slick.
Troy is filming. Do you think James Bond should always be an English gentleman? Well, he's never really a gentleman. He's English, but he's
no.
always his whole backstory is he comes from an orphan background.
You know
like
what
she
they
says,
could do
he has a chip on his shoulder.
Is they could make James Bond the alias, you know, and that could be
It is though.
that could be for any spy. They could place that like.
It has to be British though.
But they could explain it. Yeah, it could be British, but they could explain that's why he's had so many faces over the years, and there's
They've
been a
sort of
James
implied
Bond
that and
operative forever.
That's sort of been the fan theory, and some of the movies even directly imply that. I think.
Like what? Like which one?
What was the one?
Where you only lived
Majesty's Secret Service.
You only live twice.
Yeah, and what's the
Where
one
he
with the
dies at
putty
the
on his
beginning?
face? There's like putty and stuff on. There's one where they imply that.
Right.
I forget which one it is though, but they
When they
sort
started
of,
to change the actors.
yeah.
Was it Diamonds
that-
Are Forever?
I can't remember which one. I know that there's one where he goes in and because Blofeld's always a different actor too. He goes in and there's like a guy. They're changing their face with like mud.
Yeah.
They're like in a mud Am I imagining this? Do I have dementia? I don't know.
No.
There's like a mud thing, and they're like putting mud on his face to change his face.
Okay.
And that's how Blofeld always looks different. Am I crazy?
No, you're not.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember.
I
can't remember what.
They all kind of blur together, the James Bond movies.
Yeah. So you have these spinny wheel things in the game. This is the potential microtransaction element here. But
good.
There's lots of.
We love microtransactions.
There's lots of cars and things that you can pick up in here. It's actually really flashy. Like in terms of, loot mechanics, I actually think this whole front end is so slick. But obviously, they'll remind you that, hey, you could spend real money and you could just keep getting lots and lots of spins on the wheel.
Ty Lord Stevenson is saying that the thing I'm thinking of is in Diamonds Are Forever. It's the cold open.
Okay.
So I'm not crazy.
Oh, I got my auction house.
I'm not imagining
I
things.
was outbid on the DB4. Son of a...
You have to bid on the cars?
Well, there's an auction.
That's stupid. I just want the cars. I just want to race cars.
You can do both.
I don't want a gambling game. I want a racing game.
Did I get one? Oh, I got a new one. I have 41 cars, which is pretty rad. How do I change it so I can actually race on this? Oh, here we go. This one's probably pretty fast. I'm going to try this race again. One more time.
Comment from Game Freak. I still wish they had finished the GoldenEye remaster that was being made for the 360. Didn't they release? Or that was like a 360 version of the Wii game, right? What was the deal there? Yeah, didn't that get released? Or was there some other remaster that he's referring to? I don't know. GoldenEye is a pretty good game. I remember I got the N64 for my 11th birthday, I think.
Oh, yeah?
I got GoldenEye, and then my dad and my sister and I would play it. And then my sister was freakishly good and just kicked everyone's ass.
Yeah. Apparently, there's a new IDW James Bond comic book, and Oddjob is in it in the first issue.
Cool.
Which looks really rad.
Have you ever read any of the books by?
Yeah, I read.
I read Casino Royale, the book.
I read Live and Let Die, and I read Thunderball, and I also read some of the. I think I've read like 2 or 3 of the Fleming books, and then I read some of the other ones that were written by the licensed writers, like the official ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love James Bond. Awesome character. Seems a bit silly in this day and age, and that's the challenge that they have. I think Jason Bourne, is a lot closer to, and Jack Bauer. It's a lot closer to sort of modern day spycraft.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but not even really. Like, modern day spies sit in front of a keyboard.
Yeah,
that's all they do.
Yeah, for sure.
They never leave. They're fat guys in.
And honestly, I was really impressed with that Tom Clancy show, the Jack Ryan. Like, it's totally worth watching. You know, it was unbelievable in some parts, but it was also exciting.
He's not a spy, though, Vic.
He's not a spy.
He's a CIA analyst.
He's an analyst who gets pulled into some pretty heavy operations, but it was pretty damn solid.
Doesn't he become president in the books eventually?
I think so.
I think Tom
Clancy.
I mean,
that's one of the reasons why I like it, is that it's so intelligently interwoven with the political sphere, and how the
movies have never,
and the covert stuff and politics are all connected.
Yeah, the movies are always based on sort of the earlier days of Jack Ryan. We've never seen older Jack. I guess Harrison Ford was the closest to that.
Yeah.
But
it really makes me want to watch those 2 Harrison Ford Ryan movies again.
The Hunt for Red October is great too.
Yeah, and I loved Alec Baldwin.
And it has all the Sean Connery quotes you need.
Yeah.
Rightful rudder.
Come on, I'm beating a couple people.
Blade Blur is saying this is the 11th Forza game.
Is it?
Holy heck.
Ah, that's a tight corner. That's really hard to do in the winter. Son of a bitch. Why are trees the most indestructible things in video games?
It's wishful thinking, because we need trees to not die.
I know. You can bash through almost anything in this thing. Stone walls, no problem. If you hit a tree, dead stop. That's always the case, though.
Jordan Cunningham is asking about the Spider-Man. Have you read the prequel book, Hostile Takeover?
No.
Is that a comic or a book?
I guess I got to get that.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, Spider-Man's made me want to go back and play all of my favorite Spider-Man games as well. You know, you get that hook. Come on!
Oh, about that GoldenEye remastered thing.
What was it?
No, Blake, it was an Sam IM111 was referring to an HD remaster
Of the original?
But there was all that's what was canceled. The thing that we're thinking of that was actually released was a remake called GoldenEye Reloaded.
Yeah. Which was good. It was great on the Wii, though. It was surprisingly fantastic on the Wii.
Jordan Cunningham. Sean Connery is great in the Highlander movie.
Yeah.
That should be a video game.
Yes.
It hasn't been already.
Come on! For what am I on, a bicycle? What is this bullshit? Come on!
You have no torque, Vic. You can't get through it.
Oh my god, I'm totally stuck on the wall.
Oh,
There
you're
we go.
rewinding. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought you...
Look at that. That's how you solve a problem. I want that in real life. Okay.
Tyler Fisher says, I saw Tomorrow Never Dies in the theater. I thoroughly enjoyed it. That's actually the first James Bond movie I ever saw. And I saw it in the theater.
Wow.
My dad and I saw it.
That was a terrible one.
I was 11 years old. It's not...
It was so bad.
I watched it again recently. I want to say like a year ago.
That's the one with
It's fine.
Price as the
Yeah,
the bad
it's
guy.
like he's like Rupert Murdoch.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's not good, but it's not bad.
The story was terrible, but the
But it's fine.
action was good.
The action's good. It's cool that
I think it's Vic Armstrong that shot all the second unit, and he did an awesome job with that. But that director,
Roger Spottiswoode.
awful,
is the name of the director.
Terrible. He's a terrible
but
director.
The movie is as a goofy, as just another James Bond movie. It's fine.
Speaking of Bonds, Brosnan was excellent as James Bond.
They're all excellent.
But he was totally squandered. He made exactly one great James Bond movie, the first one, and that was it.
They messed it up after that. Yeah. Because Tomorrow Never Dies I'm saying is fine, but it did start getting goofy, and then they all escalated.
What were the other ones? He made four.
He did
of them.
GoldenEye, Tomorrow Never Dies.
The World Is Not
The World
Enough.
Is Not Enough. Die Another Day. Die Another Day is awful. That I tried
he was
rewatching.
Like surfing on a
that
tidal
is
wave.
unwatchable.
Yeah, that was brutal.
That's
and
an
so,
unwatchable
and so
film.
was World Is Not Enough with what's her face as a nuclear scientist.
No. Tomorrow Never Dies and World Is Not Enough. You can watch them. They're like I said, as just another James
my
Bond
face
movie.
when you say that incredulity. That's Indiana Jones.
They're not
that's
good
my face
movies.
right now when you say that.
If you were just like, if there were no other James Bond movies, like if they just existed in a vacuum, they'd be you'd say they're bad movies. But as just another James Bond movie, they're fine.
Okay.
But Die Another Day is terrible. That is unwatchable. That's like one of the worst Bond movies.
Okay, so
probably the worst.
The Winter Showcase is open. No, I almost got enough influence to open the Winter Showcase.
Jordan Cunningham says Tomorrow Never Dies is pretty good, so I win. Jordan Cunningham agrees with me.
On which one?
On Tomorrow Never Dies.
Okay.
So I win.
I mean, I remember the motorcycle jumping over the helicopter, but that had nothing to do with story. Okay.
I think Blade Blur is confusing Die Another Day and Tomorrow Never Dies.
Right.
They're two different games. Or two different movies.
What is this? The Behemoth Showcase. Should we
The
race over to that?
The main villain in World Is Not Enough was Robert Carlyle.
Oh, he's good.
He had just done, I think, the Full Monty and Trainspotting, and that's why they hired him.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
He's good in that. That's not a bad movie. It's not a good movie, but it's not bad.
All I can remember is Denise Richards. I'm a nuclear
but she's
scientist.
But if you're gonna say a Bond movie is bad because the Bond chick is annoying,
that's all I can remember of that Bond movie.
But that's every Bond girl.
But that is all I can literally remember of The World Is Not Enough.
If she disqualifies that movie, then Goldfinger's bad.
Wait, no, and I like the suitcase that he had at the beginning of The World Is Not Enough. And then
what suitcase?
Does he jump into? They had some kind of cool, almost black and white kind of thing at the beginning of like the cold open.
No, that was Casino Royale.
No, it was
suitcase?
It was a pretty cool cold open. It was
definitely
he had some cool suitcase with some stuff.
What was the cold open in World Is Not Enough?
I can't remember anything except Denise Richards as a scientist and the suitcase. That's all I remember of The World Is Not Enough.
What was this cold open in that? I can't remember. I'm gonna Google it because it's bugging me. I can't remember.
Okay.
World Is Not Enough. I don't mind that movie. I don't hate it.
I don't remember anything.
What the hell was the cold open of that? Oh yeah, it's the boat chase down the Thames in London.
Yeah, that was okay.
You're right, and there was a briefcase because he's in like a bank, and
Yeah.
then it blows up or something.
Yeah.
And then there's a boat chase down.
That's
the
all I
canals.
remember.
That's
I remember that
fine.
boat chase.
That's fine.
They had a little mini boat. Nowhere near as cool as a little mini plane from Octopussy or Little Nelly from You Only Live Twice. I just want Daniel Craig to finish his tour of duty as James Bond and just kill it with this last one, you know? I want it to be amazing.
Here's something they could do that would make it different, Vic. Kill
Yeah.
James Bond.
Well, that's what
Have him die at the end.
Craig wants to do.
And not in a bullshit like,
Yeah, no, that's
is
what
he
Daniel-
dead? Like, fucking kill him.
That's what Daniel Craig wants to do.
Yeah.
But they're having issues with that, I think.
Wesley West is... People are asking about the avatar thing in the game.
Oh, the
Is there-
Drivatar?
What is that?
That's when you're connected to your friends list, and each of them has a specific driving style, and so you'll see them racing around. So it's artificial intelligence based on your actual ability. So you'll see your friends racing around, which is one of the coolest things about
Oh, so it
Forza.
sees your... So your avatar would crash into walls the whole time.
Yeah, yes. it would.
400 yards.
And try to drive up hills with cars that are
People
totally
are-
severely underpowered.
People are asking to see it. Can you show it?
Show what?
The avatar system.
The Drivatars?
Or, yeah, whatever it's called.
Okay, well, you can kind of see them on the map, I think, right? There's one. So that's a buddy of mine. He's at level 17. I don't know who he is, but
That's a friend of mine. I don't know who he is.
well, you know, it's an Xbox friend. There's 22 Jubes. Don't know who he is, but you can catch up to these people and race with them. Let's see.
Can
if
you
I
just warp to them?
I don't think so. Let's see. I was trying to get to here to see what this thing is. Can I just do that?
Yeah. Well, it's up to you. That's what the chat was asking for, so...
Well, I want to see what that giant hovercraft thing is. Are we racing a hovercraft?
So what's your favorite Bond theme song, Vic?
Ooh, you know what? Rest in peace, Chris Cornell. But I thought that was a match made in heaven with Cornell doing the music for Casino Royale.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And then this just, you know, like stop at nothing James Bond, this guy this ruthless, ragged ass
Yeah.
just
And that
tear
opening,
through anything. It was
that
incredible.
opening sequence with the animated like playing cards, that was so cool.
It was perfect. It was
Perfect,
such
yeah.
an amazing movie.
It was so it's just perfect unto itself, but also
Yeah.
like showing you this is a different kind of James Bond.
Yeah, that was a match made in heaven. I love that. I love The Spy Who Loved Me is a great
I was just
theme
singing that
song.
one, yeah.
Yeah. And
Nobody Does It Better, I think is his.
yeah, and Goldfinger was great. Goldfinger.
I like Paul McCartney's
Live and Let Die.
Live and Let
There's
Die.
been lots of good ones. I didn't like that Sam Smith song. I didn't like that Adele song.
You didn't like the Adele song?
No.
I thought you liked that.
No, I can't remember it.
What, was Sam Smith, was he Quantum of Solace?
I think he
the
was
Qua-
Skyfall.
Quantum of Solace was awful. No, Adele was Skyfall.
Oh, that was Sky. Okay, that was okay. There was a terrible one with Alicia Keys and
Yeah, that was Quantum of Solace.
That was brutal.
That was awful.
yeah,
Tina Turner's Goldeneye is pretty good.
that was okay.
Yeah.
And I used to like
Oh, Duran Duran Beat to a
the
Kill.
Thunderball. Yeah, and I like
That was pretty good.
Duran Duran did two, didn't they? I think they did.
Yeah,
two
because they
themes.
did a Living Daylights, right?
Yeah.
Or was it? No. Who did?
They did a pretty
who
good
did
job.
Living Daylights? Was it?
I
Duran
think it was
Duran?
them, yeah. Oh wait, no, Aha did one.
That was the Living Daylights, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Aha did a James Bond song. Wow.
Who did Spectre?
That was Sam Smith.
Okay.
That was terrible.
That movie sucked.
And
I didn't care for that movie.
There was a Radiohead song that they just released, but they didn't want it. They didn't want the Radiohead. This is my thing. I'm doing this.
Your license plate fell off. Like how you fell down a mountain and the damage modeling is just like a little bit of dents.
Yeah. Where's this thing that I gotta get to? It's up there. Okay, how do I get there? Big map. I want to go here. Like, where is it? Did I drive by it?
I don't know. You're playing the game.
Come on.
What happens if you drive in the water?
This is where I want to go.
Can you get submerged, or do you just like respawn?
Can I zip there?
Oh, there's one of your avatar people.
Yeah, they're all over the place.
Drive down.
Okay, so. Okay, I gotta go this way. Let the sky fall.
No, we didn't clear the lyrics.
Oh, sorry.
We're gonna get flagged.
Okay. This has been all James Bond talk all day, but it's too snowy to drive any of the James Bond cars. Sorry, guys, gotta drive this piece of crap SUV. I can't drive the Aston Martin DB5 in the snow. I'll drive this SUV thing. Let's see what this behemoth showcase is.
Hey Vic, how does this?
Do
Game Freak 84 is a question. Hey Vic, how does this compare to Horizon 3?
I liked 3 more in terms of the way it was presented. I don't know if it was the balmiest. Maybe that was part of it. It was like the end of the year, and I was in these beautiful vistas, you know, busting ass through a jungle.
This is making me feel cold.
Yeah, right. It's feeling a little depressive. So far, I still got more to play. It is very addictive and intuitive as well, though. You know, super fun. So I get to drive this hovercraft.
Wesley West
That's
says,
great. This is the stuff I love. Look at this.
Oh, that's cool.
Nuts.
Can you drive that thing?
That's what I'm about to race.
But can you drive the thing?
Oh, I'm racing that thing with this thing. And I'm not in the winter, thank God.
I want to race. I want to drive the hovercraft.
I think if I beat it, I probably get it.
Okay.
Let's go.
People are saying Avatar is in the pause menu. I don't know what that means.
Okay.
Okay. Good to know.
Well,
Let the sky.
We're gonna race this thing and then we'll pause it.
Okay. How long will we play?
Okay, here we go.
30? Whoa, this is tearing through everything.
This is the stuff
This
I
is
love.
like the intro to Die Another Day, Vic.
Yeah.
Where he races hovercrafts through North Korea.
I'm sure that's where they got a lot of their ideas from, right? This is the James
Die Another
Bond
Day
version.
is a very inspirational film.
Well, this is the James Bond Forza. Come on! No! No! Come on. Okay, let's just rewind it.
That's cheating.
I'm cheating. I'm cheating because I can. I'm cheating because I can. They put a button there that's basically a cheat button. Here we go. Wow! So good.
No, we didn't clear that, Vic.
It's alright.
We're gonna get flagged. No fun.
Ah, I missed the... No, no, it's okay. I missed the checkpoints. Gotta go back. So cool. So hard to hit checkpoints when you're in the air. Can't
Here's
get
a
over
question,
there.
Vic.
Yeah.
You have this giant tire in the back of your car.
Yes.
If you got rid of it, you'd probably be a lot lighter and could probably race more quickly. Can you get rid of that thing?
Good question. I think if I crash into enough stuff, it'll probably lose it. Come on. Go.
That thing's moving really fast. Can you just drive on top of it and like land on its roof?
I don't know. Oh, that's so cool. This is awesome. This is what I love, man. Playground has fun with their racing game.
Yeah. Most racing games, yeah, they feel very conservative and very boring.
Yeah. Ah!
That's so cool. It's just like crashing through. Oh, crash into the stand.
No.
No, I was hoping the hovercraft.
No. Ah. Come on, I gotta beat this thing. 50% progress. I'm loving this. This is awesome.
People are in the chat saying this game looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
And it does.
Yeah, this is a treat. I mean,
the tree's just flying.
You can count the amount of Xbox exclusives at the end of the year on one hand, but they did a good job with this one.
Definitely one of them.
Yeah, I think this is the one. But this is great.
Are you able to drift at all?
Yes.
I feel like if you drifted, it would be better.
No, but I'm on soft ground, so I'd be flying.
That's a very poor excuse.
Ah! Okay, good. Here we go, here we go.
People are not looking at you.
No.
They're just turning and they're staring randomly.
This is so great. Come on. Go!
Jordan Cunningham, we actually probably could hum the music if we wanted to. We're just being silly.
Go! I'm losing. Damn it.
Rewind.
No, I couldn't catch up. That was cool though. Second place.
Out of 2.
Out of 2, yeah.
Good
second
job.
place. So I came in at number 2. It's good though. Second place. Woo! Huh. There's Indiana Jones.
So what other big games are coming out this year? Red Dead, this, what else? Assassin's Creed, right?
Got the code for Assassin's Creed. That I should have a code for that any second.
Pokemon.
And Pokemon and Smash.
Smash, yeah.
Life is Strange Season 2, which I actually have the code for. I think I'm allowed to share that with you guys, so maybe that's what we stream tomorrow. Unlock Showcase event, the Flying Scotsman, so I'm going to be racing a train now.
Is that a train?
Yeah, that's cool. And I get a wheel spin. What am I going to get? Not very much. Okay.
Soul Calibur 6,
Showcases
Darksiders 3,
hosted.
Battlefield 5.
Oh yeah, Soul Calibur 6.
Yeah, Battlefield
Can't wait.
5, yeah.
Darksiders 3. That's right. And Battlefield 5 and Call of Duty, actually.
WWE to 9. Question, hey Vic, what do you think of the new Joker look with Joaquin Phoenix?
It's okay.
Cautiously pessimistic.
It's okay.
Hey James.
Can you go to like somewhere other than the UK?
No, this is set in the UK.
The whole game is in the UK?
Yes. Yeah.
Who doesn't mind the cold? What do you say?
They did like the whole UK for you to race around in, which
Can
is
you go
kind of
to
cool.
London?
Yeah.
Can you go to like
I think London is down here.
Can you go to Reading where my sister lives?
Actually, I think it's like the north of the UK.
Yeah, because you're in Scotland right now.
Yeah,
right?
it's like the north of the UK.
Aren't they based in near London though?
I think they are. Yeah.
You think they would?
That's so cool that they put Edinburgh.
Yeah,
in
this
there.
is Scotland right now. This is even England.
Okay.
Do they have Hadrian's Wall? I wonder.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do here? Just go to this one?
Tyler Fisher wants you to review Castle Rock, Vic.
Turn right.
Yeah, I heard that's great. I'll get to it, brother.
Have you checked out the Messenger yet?
No, I have not.
God damn it, Vic. Check out the Messenger.
I'm slacking.
What is the Messenger?
Turn right.
What is it again?
It's a 2D platforming action adventure game for the
Okay.
Switch.
Oh, yeah.
I heard it's great. It's probably a roguelike as well. Okay. I think that's good, eh?
Yeah, I've been playing for long enough.
We played for, it's 2:30.
Seen a lot of snow.
We've been running for an hour and a half. That's a lot of EP live.
It's a lot of racing.
A lot of racing, and I don't know how long it's going to be until I unlock another season. But that's part of the course, so to speak, of the game, is that you race events and then you keep unlocking fans and you get influence and then you unlock new seasons. So I will keep playing this.
Okay, bye,
and
everyone.
I'll have a review for you guys as soon as possible. It comes out pretty soon. Horizon 5 Vancouver, Wesley West says. Thank you, Blake. I have to go outside while it's hot and sunny. Yes, get outside and enjoy the outdoors. That's what I've been doing with reviews on the run. I choose to shoot outside as much as I can because we ain't going to have sun for that much longer, especially up here in Vancouver. All right, you guys, thank you so much. Wait, what? Rotten Tanuki. If Batman's dad is alive when the Joker's around, does that mean Batman is beating up senior citizen Joker? It's very confusing. It's very confusing. At least we have heard that David Ayer has accepted responsibility for writing slogans all over our last Joker, which is great. Good job, David Ayer. Okay, you guys, that's going to wrap us up for EP Live today. Something's beeping. Oh, I just beeped my phone. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll be back again tomorrow with an EP Live again for you. That's 3 this week. Thanks for watching. We'll see you then. Check out all the other content that we've got. Hit subscribe, that little bell if you dig our stuff. Don't forget you can join the EP and community. And all I want you to do is play forever.